Hey y'all, this is Morgan Leigh Oldham, an Auburn gymnast, and this is Locked on Auburn.
You are Locked on Auburn, your daily podcast on the Auburn Tigers. Part of the Locked on Podcast Network, your team every day.
All right, joining us now here on Locked on Auburn, Morgan Leigh Oldham, Auburn gymnast. Morgan Leigh, how are you?
I am fabulous. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for your time. I know all of you student athletes are super busy, and you guys have your first meet coming up this Friday. You guys going up to Chapel Hill to take on the Tar Heels. So good luck with that. That'll be fun. But you have some awesome big personal news happening this week.
Yes, I do. I'm actually releasing my very own NFT, and I'm so excited about it. We have put in so much hard work. I was able to partner with an incredibly talented artist named Jace McTeer, and it's going towards something just absolutely fantastic. So I'm really excited for this project.
Tell us about this artist. So you guys sent me a few links, and there's a video for one of them of him painting this piece, and it's incredible. The detail, and I mean, an incredibly talented artist for sure.
Yeah, he's incredible, and he's also an incredible person. I got to meet him this past week. Actually, he did not even know me before making the art, and I was so blown away by how he could just kind of see from my gymnastics and build what he built and painted. And I loved his technique with I'm gonna not say it right because I'm no artist, but with he didn't do it with a paintbrush, right? And that's what a 4-year-old, that's what we know. That's the only kind of painting I knew. And he used this tool, and just the colors are vibrant and he's just absolutely incredible.
Sure. So talking about NFTs, and we've had several student athletes on that have, kind of through NIL and things like that. And it's great, all the doors that it's opening up for student athletes. But I haven't had someone on talking about their NFT yet. I know Bo Nix did an NFT a few months ago, and some fans bought that. And I'm really into crypto, Morgan Leigh, but I'm not really into the whole NFT space yet. So for folks listening or watching right now that are unfamiliar with what exactly an NFT is, kind of take us through what it is exactly.
Okay, well, an NFT is a non-fungible token. Right. And so I like to describe it because before I started this whole project, I had no idea what it was either. And I was my dad was really you should do an NFT. And I was like, okay, what's that? Sounds cool. And he was like, it's basically like a baseball trading card. And so I like to think it's that, but on social media. So now everything that we have in today's generation, it's on social medias. It's on your phone. Everyone wants to access something on their phone. And I didn't realize just how big this NFT market was, but it's the new next big money-making thing and next big, it's the next big thing. And so it's really cool because you get to, instead of having a collector's item of all these little baseball cards, it's these digital things that are worth so much money because there's only a few of them, you know?
Yeah. And the code and the technology, it all lives on the Ethereum blockchain. And so this new technology is you're able to prove ownership of it. And with all these crypto wallets and the secure, new version of the internet, it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. So folks will be able to purchase this week. It's coming out on Thursday, right? The day before y'all's first meet?
Yes, on Thursday the 6th.
Cool. And so how can folks purchase one of these? And two, the money's going to a really cool place. Yes.
So, first you can purchase it. I have a website that the NFT will be on, and it has its whole landing page. And a really what I think is unique about this is it's not just an NFT. I'm not just putting up something to put up something and just make money. This is, we've put in a lot of really hard work on it, and I have been able to make it my story. So the picture is this strong, the strong woman on beam, but it's more than that. It's the game face, it's the preparation, it's the determination to get there. I wanted to partner with the Lee County Boys and Girls Club because these kids, may not have the best home situation, or they may not have all the odds in their favor, but I want them to know that they can do anything that they set their mind to, and no dream is too big. And so that was what I wanted, because my dream all along was to be at Auburn, being an Auburn gymnast. That was my dream. It wasn't to be a Florida gymnast. It wasn't to be an Arkansas gymnast. It wasn't to be anything but an Auburn gymnast. And that's kind of like a mom, I made it kind of NFT, and it's like, It took strength. It took all these things. And I wanted to show a powerful woman who believed in herself enough to go after the goals, even though they're scary sometimes. And so that's what I wanted with the NFT. So it has the landing page has my whole story and the reason, my why. And it also has my reason for partnering with the Lee County Boys and Girls Club. And then on there is a place to buy it. So you can click to buy, and all of the landing page and the NFT and all the things where you can buy it will be on all of my social medias. So you can find it on there. It'll probably be up on, its own website. So you can find it there as well. And then, the Lee County Boys and Girls Club is just so special because I want to give back to my community. Like being at Auburn, the Auburn family is real, and it's so true. And Auburn has done so much for me. And so I wanted to be able to do what I can for them. And by helping the next generation of kids to grow up, to be leaders and to be strong and to not fall into the patterns of the world, but to, be courageous. And that's what I want to represent for them.
Absolutely. I think everything that we just said was spectacular. My, I now have a 1-year-old daughter. And so, just the women standing up, and I mean, you're being a pioneer as far as, I think you're one of the first female athletes to create an NFT. And that's a big deal. I mean, you're going to be a trendsetter when it comes to all of this. And then you're using this opportunity to make a difference in the local community. I think that's huge. So thank you for doing all of that. I think it's incredible. And I think the Auburn family is going to back you up on this big time.
Thank you. Yeah, I really hope so. And for me, like your 1-year-old daughter, I started gymnastics when I was 2.5. And I always, I wanted kind of I remember Matthew McConaughey saying in his interview one time, my hero is me in 10 years. And that's who I wanted to be for the little girl who started gymnastics. I want to be the one that stays in it because she loved it. She wasn't afraid. She didn't care about being perfect. She didn't care about getting a 10. She didn't care. She just loved the sport. She just had a dream and wanted to do it. And that's, you kind of go back to your why. And my why are these kids who, may not have it all, but have a dream. And that's where it'll take you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But also starting this week is the Auburn gymnastics season. You excited to get things going? I imagine a full off season of preparation. You guys are ready to go out and compete.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, with these COVID years, it's been very interesting. And I feel like all of our time has just gotten jumbled sort of, but this has been a very good preseason, has also been very kind of Tigers stuck in a cage. We're ready to go, it feels like it's go time. And so I couldn't be more excited.
I mean, Auburn gymnastics has become one of the most attended events on campus. And what Jeff Graba has built during his time here, it's been incredible. But season tickets are sold out. I mean, there's going to be a lot of folks excited to see you girls compete in Auburn Arena.
Yeah, I'm so excited. He's an awesome role model for this team. He is one of the best leaders we could have ever asked for. The thing I think I love most about Jeff is that he wants us to be women after college and not just gymnasts. He's not teaching us to be the best gymnasts in the NCAA. He's not only teaching us to do that, but he's teaching us on how to leave here and be successful, and teaching us the core values that we need, and also helping us sell out an arena. So I mean, that's pretty awesome that the same amount of fans for basketball will be same ones in there for us. So yeah. And I don't know if you're at the Auburn LSU game last week, but it was very loud, and it's going to be loud for you guys. Yeah, I was there actually. And funny story, I could not find a seat because, students normally can go down in the student section, and me and my friend, we got there early and they closed off the student section. So we were there was no seat, and I was this is interesting. Wow. Crazy. It was great. Yeah, it was loud. It was a fun environment for sure, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be hard to get a seat in Auburn Arena to watch you guys. But Morgan Leigh, I've got to ask. So Suni Lee comes in, gold medalist, Dancing with the Stars celeb. What's it like being on a teammates with her? Yeah, well, me and Sydney are actually really good friends, and it's been really fun to kind of like take her in. Like, I feel like she's like my little sister, and ever since she got to Auburn, we've always like we just clicked. I knew her before Auburn. We used to like go to like Auburn gymnastics camps like long ago, and we roomed together. It was crazy. Like, I think I was like 15, and anyway, so it's been really fun, and it's been really like exciting to help her grow. And like, she really does, like, she loves Auburn, and she really loves like the chillness of being on a, like, like, this is fun for her, and she wants to be at college, and she wants to be with her sisters, here on the team. And so it's been fun to help her like kind of like be and live the life she wants to live. And so, I try to be there for her and help her grow, and help her with a team atmosphere, because gymnastics can be very individual at times, but you have to kind of flip your mentality to be on a team here. So
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Morgan Leigh, thank you so much for your time. Once again, kind of give folks the rundown of how they can support you and the local Boys and Girls Club by purchasing your NFT.
Yes. Yeah, head over to my social medias. It's at Morgan Leigh Oldham on just about anything, and the link is in the bio. Go down and subscribe and click it. And, I can't wait to see where the next generation goes, and dreams to be had and made. And so I'm excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. War Eagle.